that's homeless because of the high rent. I want to meet with them. I don't think they exist.
No, I think that's rare too, actually, which says something. And so what we want to analyze is, okay, really meet with, and we basically just I want our social assistance folks to meet with everyone who is homeless on social assistance, and how do we help them get off the streets?
We had meetings like that for years.
Yeah, but we don't now.
No, you don't. But then you have this.
But I think what you raise is a very valid point, that we have, I don't know, maybe as many as 1,500 homeless in the province. We never had that before.
No.
So the rest of the people are in a house of some
But there's
sort.
people that's on crystal meth are not homeless. Choose to be homeless.
They choose
They choose to be. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just like in court. I know the government can't get involved in court, but you have a lot of people now that don't even show up in court. They don't. There's a warrant out for their arrest. They don't bother showing up. I mean, what kind of attitude do we have now?
Well, if that's the case, that you can't have society and law and order society and have that.
Yeah.
But we have, and you can all go back to drugs. I mean, we have unsafe conditions in schools.
Yeah.
You know, we have violence in schools. We saw it a while. It doesn't seem to be so bad as it was, but in the hospitals, in ERs, we had that situation too. Nurses were concerned about their working conditions, for good reason. So I think there's a lot of it, and you stem it back to drugs, and you stem it back to, okay, how do we correct this? How do we get on a path to fix this? And it can't be a situation that just grows and makes it unsafe for everybody walking down the street.
How about like that's assault?
What?
That is assault.
Oh yeah.
No, but maybe that's the problem. You can't discipline. You can't do anything. I don't know.
Well, we see that. I mean, in schools, it's been a challenge, the order and the teachers trying to find a way through this without. But parents have a different position now, right? So when I went to school, my aunt taught me in grade 1, my mother in grade 2 and 3, and my aunt again in 4, 5, and 6. There were no breaks. When you acted up in school, I got it twice as bad when I got home.
Exactly. Mental health section.
Mm-hmm.
Section 10. Remember I was talking about that? And they cannot put that in there when they shut down Senecare in St. John. And people that's hollering on the street, screaming, they can't touch them because of Section 10 of the Mental Health Act. Now, some genius added crystal meth, people high on meth, to that because they go, you can't touch me under the Mental Health Act. Then they could do whatever they want. Is it time to change that? We're talking a lot about that issue.
Yeah, so we are a lot about the issue, but I don't know enough about the act itself, as what opportunities may or may not exist, but it's worth understanding. Yeah.
Okay, what's the election?
What election?
Don't start. Don't start. Don't. I will right there. I don't give a damn.
That's assault.
I don't give a damn.
That was a threat to
I don't
assault.
give a damn if I got to do
telling
that.
you right now. Did you see that?
Yeah, no.
Are you a witness to that?
The camera's there.
Yeah,
don't start.
There was a witness, and it was he was about to.
It's all right. My 25 viewers will not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even going to edit. Okay, let's try that again. When's the next election?
What election?
You promise.
It's not.
What is it, October when?
24th. I'm not sure the exact date, but it's October of 2024.
Will you promise me and my 25 viewers that you will not, even when there's a little bit turmoil within the party, within they're going to have leadership or whatever. By the way, I would support you in leadership. I was the only one that remember? The only one around you when you got elected the first time. Everybody was ignoring you. It's true.
Except for the voters.
Except for sorry. Anyway, never mind. We only got 9 minutes.
Don't forget.
Turn around. You will not talk to try to distract from other issues. And say, talk about the leadership.
No.
Leadership. Will you shut up about that?
I have. You're the one bringing it up. What are you talking about?
That's the last time. October 20, whatever, is the election, right?
That's the official date. That's correct.
Then you will not.
I didn't
No dancing. Shall I go? Shall I come? None of that. Right?
I won't be playing that tune.
Okay, good.
I won't be playing that tune.
I'm talking too much here.
In January at the state of province.
Okay, no games, right? Okay. Don't stop looking at her. The Acadians. What would be a good gesture for the Acadians? You know Jean-Yves Thériault?
No.
Remember Jean-Yves Thériault? He was a kickboxing martial art champion of the world
Okay,
in the
all right.
70s, about 23 times. And I was talking to Eric Maillet about it. Do you read when they read statement minute by MLAs? in the
Yeah.
House?
Well, I hear them.
Or do you listen to the music?
No, I'm not listening to music. What are you talking about?
Anyway, he read his minute, the last one. He said he should be in the Sport Hall of Fame. Maybe you should show the Acadians.
You're nominated?
Yeah. Eric, talk to Eric. He should be in there. He's
Well, why
not there.
doesn't he nominate him?
We tried, but then they said it was too violent for Eric.
Oh, is that really?
Well, maybe you should
Too
look into
violent.
that as Premier. Yeah. Anyway, I just put that in there. What the hell? Okay. Someone asked me. Okay, we got that. So you're going to be let them eat cake for NB Power? Is it just to scare people? 10% power rate, and then at the end it's going to be it's only 3%. Thank God.
So,
What's going to happen?
well, the UB are going to analyze, as they always do, the rate proposal, and they'll spend 2-3 months doing that, and then they'll make a decision. Now, typically, NB Power's never gotten what they've asked for.
No.
So do I think they'll get what they asked for? No. Do I think it's going to be a higher rate than what we've probably seen in the past? Yes. And you know, Charles, if you look over the history of NB Power, and you look, I think they always can and should be looking for ways to be more efficient in what they do. But on the rate structure, some of the things that have hurt them in the debt equity platform are these political decisions on rates. Like back in 2010, 2014, we froze rates for 3 years, almost 4 years. You look at that, the impact that has on the. I mean, that's a problem. I haven't done any of that because you just cannot do that.
Are the urbanes paying their fair share like the refinery? You wouldn't know that.
Well, I guess everyone has a different interpretation of what the fair share is.
What would be a power bill there in a month? How does that run? I don't have a clue.
Well, I don't remember the numbers, but it is obviously huge because it is a big power consumer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. Don't know.
No, I don't know the actual numbers. No, I don't remember.
Okay, so we got 4 minutes. So what you're happy about beside meeting me? What you're happy about? The eye contact. It's incredible what you guys do. It says, I had enough. Get me the hell out of here. A minute, 2 minutes left, 3 minutes.
I'll just sit like this for the rest of the
There you go.
Yeah, the rest because it's almost over when there's all the good things now. So, what the highlights beside the turmoil and the cabinet and New Brunswickers? I see a lot of New Brunswickers. Oh, I don't like Higgs. I said first thing. Me, I got none against you. It took a while. We came a long way.
People just need to know me then, really.
I always tell people, and I always say that. They look at me, and they don't know you. A lot of people don't know you. The only reason they know you is because of COVID.
There you go.
They thought that you were, what do you call it again? I said it in the last interview, talking too much here. They thought you were a robot. You didn't show no emotion.
He was gonna
You
say
didn't
dependable,
laugh. You were
trustworthy.
right. And they see you every day in front of that camera and showing emotion. So that's how you got reelected. I didn't believe that you should have called an election during COVID. But anyway, a lot of people say, well, I hate Higgs. I look at them, I said, well, you better have a close look at Susan Holt. You better have a close look at her. Because Higgs, it's better to know the devil you know than the devil you don't know. But
Well,
you, after all my nice thing I just said, what do you got to say for the year 2023? Go ahead, it's all yours.
Well, it's been difficult in the sense internally, as you've said and witnessed. But the province itself, Charles, when we think we've got 80,000 new people in our province in the last 2.5 years. Yes, it's created a housing challenge for us, but it's quite amazing since we were stagnant in population for so long. Our demographics was getting older. It's younger now. You and I aren't helping that, mind you, but we're